Hi, and welcome to the video series on CPA for newbies. In this particular video series, I'll be going over the basics of CPA, how to get approved by CPA Network so that you can become an affiliate and make money with CPA offers. And I'll talk about how to promote your CPA offers. And we'll talk about different types and things like that. Now, if you're watching this video series, and I already presume that you know what CPA is. If you don't know what CPA is, basically CPA stands for cost per action. And what happens is you get paid every time someone takes an action, like filling a form, filling out their email, filling out a zip code, things like that. Basically, you get paid per action. Now, in just a minute, I'm going to show you an example of a CPA offer and possible ways of promoting it, but I'll give you a brief overview of it, and then I'll show you in depth on how to promote your CPA offers, how to pick your CPA offers, and more on that later. Now, there are many different CPA offers out there, and a lot of advertisers tend to join CPA networks to build leads, whether it's email addresses, whether it's a person's name and information, or perhaps filling out things like insurance quotes where they fill out more detail. A lot of companies are willing to pay a lot more money, up to $8, up to $15, and things like that, just to get leads, because they get a lot more money after you send them the lead. But with CPA, the good thing is you don't have to sell a product. You don't have to make a certain sale, and you can if you want, if the CPA offer provides that, but most of the time it's just about filling an email address, filling out their name and information. Now, keep in mind that with CPA offers, the ones that convert the highest are generally the most basic stuff, like zip submits and email address submits, which I'll go into more depth later on. But basically, the less steps your prospect has to take, like filling out their email address, for example, or filling out their zip code, those generally convert a lot better. However, CPA offers generally will pay you $1 and a few cents per one of those submits. So you make less money, but they convert higher. So in order to make more money, you have to send a lot more prospects to your site and use different methods of pre-selling to get them to take action. So, for example, insurance quotes. Those generally are less converting because you have to convince the person to fill out the form because it's a longer form. However, if you know how to target very, very hungry buyers or people who are searching desperately, for a certain something, if you do that first and you do your research for that target market first, then you can increase your conversions. Now, before I end this particular first video, I do want to show you an example. Right now, I'm looking at a free quote page. As you can see here, we have a drop-down menu where anybody can choose a certain quote, and then they can enter their zip code, right? Well, generally, CPA offers will look like this. All you have to do is type in your zip code or whatever it is, and then the person, the publisher, who's promoting the CPA offer will get $1 or $1.50 and things like that. Now, as you can see, they do a good job on putting, different sections like how to choose different quotes or how to get better quotes and things like that. What they're doing here is they're using a pre-sale method. They're not just plopping this right here on the page. They're adding content. They're adding news. They're adding other things like news and other news things on insurance quotes and different types of quotes so that it complements that and it increases their conversion rates. Now, in the next video, I'm going to give you a list of CPA networks that you can use. So I'm actually going to go to those sites, and there's a lot of CPA networks out there, but the question is, well, which one should you choose?